Imagine this scene, the deepest paradox of human existence. You stand at the very top of your personal mountain. You fought for this view, this status, and this recognition for years, using all your will, habits, and skills. You've achieved a financial goal that promised you freedom and a lack of anxiety. You've secured a coveted relationship with a highly attractive person. You've earned a status that makes you an undisputed authority in your field. Everything society, success culture, and your own mindset promised you for this colossal victory, constant euphoria, endless satisfaction, and radical inner confidence, should be here, in this moment of triumph. But instead of explosive, lasting euphoria, you feel a chill, a strange numbness, and a growing inner emptiness that in no way matches the outward brilliance of your life. You look at the trophy and feel nothing significant. And in that silence after victory, you feel a dangerous, crippling anxiety that whispers, "Is this it? Did I give up my best energy and my best years for this?" This is cognitive dissonance, which begins to kill your motivation. The emptiness after success isn't a system failure or a personal psychological malfunction. It's a shocking but honest signal from your brain that you've set the wrong goal or misjudged the true reward. The truth, your mind is programmed for exploration, for dynamics, for overcoming, not for static possession. Success, as a final destination, kills movement, and as a result, it kills your motivation and your sense of meaning. We will reveal how the dark philosophy of process and constant development grants you true, unshakable confidence and psychological resilience that are not dependent on external results. The myth we're busting: we adamantly believe that the destination is the final destination where we'll find lasting, endless happiness, complete satisfaction, and absolute social recognition forever. The truth: a goal is just a tool, a psychological hook that motivates your body and mind to move in a specific direction. Once you achieve it, your brain interprets it as game over and loses the dopamine stimulus. We'll show you how to radically recode your thinking so you derive meaning and pleasure from the action itself and the process of becoming, rather than from the static possession of the result. Insight number 1, endogenous mind trick, the tyranny of dopamine. Psychology is relentless. Your brain releases the lion's share of dopamine not at the moment of actually receiving a reward, but during the anticipation, planning, and active pursuit of it. This is the chemical mechanism of movement. Success is a short, transient surge of serotonin, a feeling of status and temporary satisfaction, immediately followed by a deep dopamine crash. The brain instantly switches to searching for a new, even greater dose of the chase. Your emotions are confusing you in this chemical chaos. You think you've reached the top and should be happy, but your body and mind, at the biochemical level, are immediately asking for a new mountain to conquer. Mini story: a person achieves a relationship with a person of high attraction and status after a long and persistent communication. A month after the conquest, the pursuit fades, dopamine drops, and the person seeks a new object to conquer or begins to feel bored. Boredom and emptiness kill relationships. Secret: emptiness is not a sign of ungratefulness, it's your brain's signal that the game of external goals is over. You must understand this mechanism and learn to change the rules of the game by shifting your focus inward. Insight number 2, the philosophy of self-affirmation, identity versus possession. We spend our entire lives building our identity and confidence on fragile external attributes: status, money, titles, a beautiful partner. Your confidence is therefore extremely fragile because it is based on things that can easily be snatched away by external forces or chance. Your mind knows this, and it creates a hidden anxiety. The dark philosophy of success teaches: true power lies not in what you have or what you've achieved, but in who you truly are and your capacity to become. Self-affirmation through process and action: your true value must come from your inner ability to work, create, overcome, and rise from failure, regardless of the external outcome. Truth: emptiness is the crystal clear place where external value ends and your true, undefined potential and your true self begin. This is the beginning of a new journey. Your mind must recognize this critical shift. If your identity was 100% tied to achieving a specific goal, then upon achieving it, you inevitably lose a part of yourself, and this deficit creates a void, requiring immediate fulfillment with new meaning or a new purpose. You cannot remain who you were and must radically shift your internal value framework. Insight number 3, recoding habits, goal as a vector of direction. Stop thinking of a goal as a final, fixed point where you can rest and stop forever. Start thinking of it as a vector, as a direction that helps you choose the next habit and the next step in your development, but never as a destination. Psychology demands a shift in focus. focus your habits on systematic, continuous growth and mastery, not on isolated, resounding victories that promise only a temporary dopamine rush. The system must become your goal. Your mind must be rewired to derive meaning and dopamine pleasure from daily effort, from constant forward movement, from adhering to your personal standards, and not from a big paycheck, critical acclaim, or a trophy photo. The process must become its own reward. Relationship practice becomes different. Seek not the conquest of an object for possession and ego pacification, but a partner for shared creativity, growth, and complex but rich communication. Relationships are a process of development, not a final status. Communication should be based on dynamics and intention, not on fixing the result. You must value every conversation, every effort to understand and be understood, and not just the final harmony or agreement, which will inevitably be temporary. Secret: emptiness disappears and loses its power over you when you unconditionally fall in love with routine, with the repetition of your own development, with self-discipline, and with the process of creating yourself every day, ignoring the external noise of success or failure. Emotions: radical acceptance of emptiness as a source of power. Don't be afraid of this sudden emptiness. Don't run from it to a new object or a new goal. Face it with complete calm and accept it. She is the only honest teacher and the most reliable indicator of your moment of resounding success. Frustration and anxiety after victory are not your weakness. They are psychologically normal. Your brain is searching for a new, deeper meaning, because the old meaning, tied to the result, has died. Radically accepting this emptiness is the beginning of your new, infinite power. You no longer depend on external incentives, praise, or a new goal to move forward. Your confidence becomes unshakable and autonomous when you realize that your value and your ability to act are generated solely within you and cannot be taken away by the outside world. Philosophy: meaning in creation and mastery. Life does not promise you constant, static happiness and rest. Life promises only one thing: the opportunity to continuously create and become. Meaning lies in constant movement. Secret: you fill this void when you become not just a winner, but a master of your craft and your life, someone who loves the process of improvement as an end in itself. Your frame must be redefined. I am not valuable for what I've achieved in the last year, but for who I am in the process of achieving it and who I am becoming every minute. Kill the expectation of a final point and final rest. Such a point does not exist. There is only the next step. Your mind must radically recode success as simply a confirmation of the effectiveness of your current methodology, not the end of the road. Success is an indicator, not a reward. You are worthy of success, but you must not allow this success to define you and constrain your future movement. Your definition is your will to become. Psychology: free your mind from the tyranny of the end result. Focus on the quality of action here and now. The secret of power: the emptiness after success is a gift. It's your mind telling you you found the wrong altar. True, unshakable power is not possession, it's the infinite, willful power to become.